the Urban Debate, viewers. Anytime election season is around, be it at the center, state level, we see series of promises and announcements, and the big debate over freebies actually returns to the fore. This time around, it's what is being offered, promised, assured in Punjab. And as the elections near in Punjab, political parties are upping their game. Like always, freebies is something that all parties are using to lure voters. Tonight, we're going to talk about a very interesting promise that Arvind Kejriwal has made. He's reaching out to the women voters, and he's promising 1,000 rupees to every adult woman in Punjab, irrespective of how many may be there in the same household or the family. To each one of them, 1,000 rupees per month. Listen it.
आम आदमी पार्टी की पंजाब में सरकार बनेगी। पंजाब की हर महिला को, 18 साल से ऊपर की हर महिला को हर महीने 1,000 रुपए उसके अकाउंट में हम डलवाया करेंगे। सबके, अगर एक परिवार में एक बेटी है, एक बहू है, एक सास है, तो तीनों के अकाउंट में 1,000 रुपए आएंगे।
This isn't the only promise that the Aam Aadmi Party is making. They're also talking about free electricity or waiving off a large percentage of the electricity bills for people of Punjab if they're voted to power. In fact, Arvind Kejriwal says only Kejriwal can give free electricity. People are anxious about electricity bills. Thousands are being charged to poor people who only have a fan or two bulbs. He's also said that those connections that were disconnected for want of pending bill payments will also be restored. He's also promising free and best treatment for all at health centers, PIN clinics, for example, in every village, and ward clinics in every city. Going on to say the treatment and even surgeries that could cost up to 10 to even 20 lakh rupees will be free of cost. Now, this is very similar, and the promises are very similar to what actually the Aam Aadmi Party has done in the national capital. What is it that they promised in the national capital? Free bus rides for women, no electricity charges up to 200 units, free Wi-Fi, free pilgrimage to senior citizens, development charges to be waived off on new water and sewer connections, free treatment and medicines in mohalla clinics, free surgeries at the government empaneled hospitals. And they have long defended this. Is this a model that can actually work now in a state like Punjab? In a big state like Punjab? Tonight we're going to ask that question. Often the debate over freebies gets reduced to bad economics and populist politics. Is it really that? Because the Aam Aadmi Party's argument every single time is it's not even bad economics, it's really how you make your budget. Remember, in the national capital, the state's revenues and budget still remains surplus. The state has managed to save at other fronts, find the money without raising the taxes in terms of coming out and implementing these schemes of welfare in the national capital. Will it work for Arvind Kejriwal in Punjab is the big question. I say good evening to Swati Singh Malik, spokesperson for the Congress Party, Major RPS Malhotra of the Aam Aadmi Party, Dr. Kanwalpreet, political analyst, Hemant Attari, senior journalist, Majinder Singh Grewal, senior vice president and spokesperson for Shiromani Akali Dal, also joining me this evening. Let me actually start off with Swati Singh Malik. Swati, free bees is one thing, but to say we will give you cash in your account every month, 12,000 rupees a year, sounds like a big promise.
The promise that Aam Aadmi Party has been making these promises and then falling flat on its faces. If you see the kind of promises that the Aam Aadmi Party made even in Delhi for that matter, It started with saying that it will get statehood, it will fight for statehood, complete statehood of the which of course again it does not even mention anything about statehood anymore. All that the Aam Aadmi Party does is to blame the center for whenever they are caught in a situation where they have failed. They are always blaming the center. That's where escapism and making and blaming the other party, blaming the center is the way that Aam Aadmi operates. Now, even when it comes to this 12,000 rupees in Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi, very confidently has talked about women's safety, etc., women equality, and now, of course, free bus rides even to women in Delhi and now in Punjab that they are wanting to extend. I ask you a very simple question. If Aam Aadmi Party is so concerned about equality, is so concerned about safety, one woman who is in the cabinet of Aam Aadmi Party, and do they mean to say there are no established or women who are qualified enough to have right? So for them, this tokenism, whether it is free bus rides or this 1,000 rupees, so they play this tokenism, politics of tokenism with women or with other aspects as well. I will come to it later. But as far as this is
Raised
concerned, this is
interesting point. Let me see if I can take that across to Major Malhotra. Major Malhotra, the argument from the Congress party is that this is just tokenism. If you really believed in women empowerment, you would have found at least one woman to be on your cabinet.
Well, you see, had it been just tokenism, we wouldn't have announced this benefit for 1 crore 20 lakh women of Punjab. It's not just tokenism. We have installed 1 lakh 50,000 cameras in Delhi. We have posted 13,000 marshals in buses of Delhi. So we want women. We have made their travel free. So we don't. We are not into just tokenism. It's an honest government that saves money of people's hard-earned taxes and then spends it on people. These people keep quiet when lakhs of crores of public money is waived off for corporates. Why don't they speak at that time? When now poor people are getting something from an honest government, then they stand up against them. So these people are with double standards. They could not give anything to the public of Delhi. You see, Aam Aadmi government on the sheer honesty, just by wiping out mafias and wiping out corruption, they have saved so much that they are giving free water, free electricity, free education, free medical treatment, and good pension, 2,500 rupees, highest in the entire country. And still this government is in profit.
Okay, let me take that point across. Let me take that point across to Dr. Kanwalpreet. Because Dr. Kanwalpreet, the argument always becomes that when you talk about freebies, that's said to be bad economics. You're using taxpayers' money and simply just handing it over to a bunch of people for their votes. But the argument that the Aam Aadmi Party makes is that we actually do it in a scientific manner where we use our money well. We provide benefits to people who need the benefits rather than splurging crores and crores of taxpayers' money on netas, on their fancy cars and their fancy clubs. We don't do that. What do you think of this argument?
There is no denying the fact that our party has done a good job in Delhi when it comes to education, when it comes to medical facilities. And we all are hoping that if it can work for Delhi with a very huge population, well, it should work for any state, especially for Punjab, which is really gone down now. But we agree, we agree with the Aap party when they talk about reservation for women. That is empowering. Giving 1,000 rupees is not going to empower women. Rather, it's very demeaning. I mean, I was shocked when I came to know that they have promised 1,000 rupees. You should empower women by giving jobs, by seeing to it that everybody at least gets the DC rate, by encouraging small businesses, by giving them loans so that they can start their own business. What is this 1,000 rupees? This is not going to help. Rather, everybody's laughing over it. I mean, coming from our party left me in a kind of, in a shock. And then later it turned to amusement that what is 1,000 rupees going to do anyways? Right? And what can you buy with 1,000 rupees? Milk. That also, the way inflation is going, I think it's, if you want to empower women, please, there are so many, the girls of Punjab are educated, they are well read, they all have applied to go abroad, girls as well as boys. Villages are empty, everybody is flying abroad, and there are so many vacancies. Why can't you fill up those vacancies?
Okay, give us jobs. Give us jobs. Don't give us cash and mock us with just 1,000 rupees. That's the response that is coming in. Major Malhotra, do you want to respond to that?
Yes. Thank you very much, Dr. Kamalpreet. At least you appreciated something that Aam Aadmi government is doing. Well, you see that this 1,000 rupees is very small when you look at it from the point of view of people who are earning lakhs of rupees every month. For them, it is very demeaning, but not for the person who doesn't have a penny in his pocket. Crores of women who don't work, who stay at home, whose husbands do menial jobs, they don't have anything in their pocket. At least it gives them a beginning. It's a small beginning. It's just an honorarium. We are not giving them any kind of pay. It's giving them just a small beginning at the beginning of every month. And as far as jobs are concerned, yes, jobs are the real empowerment. But right now, we are not in power in Punjab. You see, in Delhi, the minimum wage in Delhi is the highest in the country, around 16,000 rupees for the unskilled labor. We are going to do the same thing here. So we are very much aware that the real empowerment comes through employment, and we are going to do that.
Okay, so this point that Dr. Kamalpreet has raised is very important because Mr. Hemant Atri, what we're looking at is a narrative that's building, which is a lot to do with free stuff. Free electricity, free connections, free rides, free now, cash for women in the name of empowerment. I would actually also want conversations to be about more industries, betterment of farmers, job creation, education, healthcare, where you are talking about infrastructure creation, not just free treatment. But does it work with the people, Mr. Atri? That, of course, is the big question.
Tanviji, it's a really good question in this debate, actually. See, there is a lot of difference between what is the economics of Punjab as vice versa Delhi. Punjab is already, let me just put in some figures before you, all my co-panelists, so that the situation is clear. Punjab is one of the most heavily indebted states in the country. 2.82 lakh crores worth of debt is already there by the time Channi government leaves office. That meaning by the end of February, 2.82 lakh crores worth of debt will be there. Mr. Arvind Kejriwal has announced 1,000 rupees per month. My simple question is that Delhi is a cash surplus state. And if you count on the population, Delhi has a population of around 3 crores. Punjab also has a population of 3 crores plus minus 5%. My question is whether Mr. Arvind Kejriwal has done it in Delhi. Has he given 1,000 rupees to all the ladies in Punjab, in Delhi? Number one. Number two, Punjab was one of the most efficient states. It was one of the most progressive states in the country. And where it is now? It is here due to lack of governance, actually. What Punjab needs today is not these freebies, not these dolls, political dolls. What Punjab needs is today is delivery. Punjab needs governance. Punjab needs jobs. Punjab needs de-addiction. Punjab needs so many other things. What we are talking is, we are talking of tokenism and symbolism. This is no way going to help somebody. Rather, what will happen? See, Mr. Kejriwal, whether he will come to power or not is a question. It is to be seen in the times to come. My question is simple. Whether these kind of dolls He has repeated in Delhi. Congratulations to him. Ultimately, whether we want to make this country a progressive state, this country I am talking of, or a progressive state like Punjab, into a freebie state. See, anything which includes, which costs money, for that matter, power, you purchase power. People want quality power. People want round-the-clock power. They don't want free power. What Mr. Kejriwal is saying, Punjab already, what Mr. Channi has done, he has, written off power bills. He has written off water bills. Where will the money coming from? Issue is not that. Issue is whether you want to make a progressive state into a freebie state, or you want to take it further. A state like Punjab, which doesn't have the money to pay salaries to its staff, which doesn't have money to pay the new pay commission to the staff. They have recently got it at the fag end of the government's term. What you are promising, from where will the money come? This is my simple question. See, delivery is the thing. Services are the thing. Governance is the thing. And Punjab is lacking on this account. It may be Shiromani Akali Dal. They created a mess. Mr. Captain Amrinder Singh, he further created a super mess by outsourcing all the governance to a set of bureaucrats and cronies. And now, these freebie culture.
Okay.
I think people of Punjab need better. They deserve better.
Need more progressive governance than the freebie culture. Now, Mr. Malhotra, I see your hand, but allow me to also go across to Shiromani Akali Dal, and I'll come back to you. And as I do that, I want to highlight, because this question has been asked to Arvind Kejriwal numerous times. One of the examples that he's repeatedly now given in a series of recent conversations is the example of a flyover that they were building. And he went on to say that the government actually, while building this flyover at Wazirpur, which is estimated to have a cost of about 300 crore, was actually made at 150 crore. They cut through a lot of different hurdles. They cut out a lot of corruption, they claim, and they were able to save 150 crores, which they used then for financing some of the similar freebie schemes and welfare schemes in the national capital. Then, if we are saving money by rooting out corruption, why can we not give it back to the people of the state? Mr. Grewal, there is also a very big attack here on the existing political parties to say, all of you spend crores of money for your own luxury, for your own grand buildings, grand homes, clubs, cars, convoy of newest of the luxury cars that has to be there. The Aam Aadmi Party doesn't do that. They actually use money for poor people. What would you say to that?
Tanvi, I am sorry to say, what is being projected by the Aam Aadmi Party as a positive steps, but the reality is things are otherwise. I'll count one by one. They enhance the salaries of their legislatures to 2.25 lakh rupees. See, is it a Aam Aadmi Party not making the richest MLAs in the country? Then coming to the character, their minister, food supply minister in the last government was held guilty for a rape. Their minister was held guilty for a fake degree.
He was thrown out.
Oh, thrown out, but he was your chap. Don't say.
He was thrown out.
Oh, so what? But that was a rapist in cabinet, and that is why you have no woman in the cabinet, because you knew your stuff that they can do to this extent. Now I'm coming to out the lies of it. Oh, don't, it's a reality. RP Singh, don't mind it. It's a hard reality.
Major Malhotra is there, but Major Malhotra, let Mr. Grewal finish his point. Yes, Mr. Grewal.
Their minister was caught with a fake degree. Is it not correct? Then coming to the realities, Kejriwal came to Punjab first time, free power. They put boards and boards in the state. Free power, and under that it was written only 300 unit. The signboards were carrying a signia 24 hours free power, but chota sa karke likha tha only 300 unit. Now comes when he came to Ludhiana for second time in Punjab, he said free treatment. Then I asked Mr. Kejriwal very politely and humbly, Mr. Kejriwal, your state is the only state where we had a maximum deaths because of lack of oxygen. Doctors died, patients died, and you couldn't even arrange their cremation. There were huge bodies lying on the roadside, And then you have opened 483 Mahalla clinics. How many of them has been closed? 283 has been closed. Now coming to their management, they got 20 seats last time, and what is their strength now? 9. Where 11 have gone? They changed 3 leaders of opposition. My simple question to my panelist is this Aam Party that honest? Just answer this question. You had a site where you were mentioning the donations received by the Aam Aadmi Party. When your donations and the income tax didn't tally, you immediately deleted that your site. Is this honesty? And now second thing is, what Kejriwal will be paying this 1,000 rupees to the people for how long and to how many people? Answer is, don't mind my saying, we have 2 global chief ministers, one Kejriwal in Delhi and Channi in Punjab.
Okay.
They are saying the things.
Okay, so you're saying
without...
it's not even practical. With the population that Punjab has, it's not even practical to be paying 12,000 rupees to every woman, not just to each household, every woman in the household. Major Malhotra will explain us how it's possible.
Well, you see how it. Let us first see how it is working in Delhi.
Yeah.
The AAP government has wiped out all the mafias. They have wiped out corruption. So that is saving money for Delhi. And that is how the AAP government is the only government that has been able to give so many things to the people. Has any other government in the past given so many benefits to the public? So the mafias in Punjab, the drugs mafia, the land mafia, the sand mafia, the liquor mafia, the transport mafia, so many mafias are draining the exchequer. They will be wiped out. That will save the money. And the corruption, more than half the budget every year goes into corruption. So when money is saved from all these things, the government is going to have surplus money. And 82,000 loan that that the government of Punjab has on its the head right now, it will be wiped out in no time. And yes, I want to address one basic issue. We all call it freebies. My dear, it is not freebies. Where does the money come to the government? Government has already taken it from people in the form of taxes. People have already paid it. So how is it free? You give it to netas and you don't count it free. They get so many units, thousands of units of electricity free every month. They get their treatment done free of cost. They get so many other benefits. Why don't you question that? When the common man is getting something, we start questioning, we start calling it freebies. It is nothing free. People have already paid it. And the government is in profit. What for the government is formed? Is it, do we form it to fill coffers and spend it on corporate houses and its netas? No, the government has to provide good quality of living.
So, but tell us this, Major Malhotra, tell us this. What is the plan to generate more jobs, to be able to enable and empower women such that they can get out of home, run their households, earn a livelihood without being dependent on anybody? What is the plan for their safety and security when they travel to go to work or anywhere else?
You see the safety and security, the way we have ensured it in Delhi, we are going to ensure it in Punjab and everywhere, wherever our governments are going to be formed. And as far as employment is concerned, when the government is honest, when its coffers are full, it can give government jobs. It doesn't have to outsource its operations. It can invite the industry, help it, give it land free of cost so that they set up the industry and provide jobs to the people. So basically what you require is an honest and earnest government that the Aam Aadmi Party has and it has been giving. And we have only one visionary leader right now in India, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, who is delivering it and who is going to deliver it in Punjab.
Okay, Mr. Grewal, do you want to come in here?
Yes. I just wanted to tell Mr. RP Singh, I failed to understand I think he's a retired army officer. He should have been at least honest. Now he's saying that as we have maintained and assured women's safety in Delhi, we will ensure it Punjab. When a rape takes place in Delhi, they say the law and order is with the government of India, we are helpless. And now on the electronic media, on national media, the gentleman is saying that as we have managed in Delhi, what they have managed in Delhi? Is there a reduction in rapes? Was your MLA was not guilty of molestation? Gentleman, don't make bundle of lies. People know where
May
you
I
stand.
reply?
Your
May I
leader of
reply?
opposition, leader of opposition, Mr. Sukhpal Khera, when was summoned in a drug case, the entire party, including Mr. Kejriwal, came into his support openly. Is it not correct that Khera is now facing ED because of drugs, and he was your leader of opposition? This is kind of truth
may
or
I
the
reply?
honesty your party has got. And second thing,
May I-
has any of your MLAs, have surrendered any facility? What you are preaching here, are you doing it practically? Answer is no. Your MLAs asked for new cars. That old cars doesn't function well. We need new cars at the government at your asking, because you and Congress are hand in glove with each other. You formed first, Aam Aadmi formed first government in Delhi with support of 6 Congress MLAs. You voted for the Congress president Meera Kumar. You are now, don't try to be a saint. People know where you stand.
So two of the other panelists also want to make a point, but quickly, maybe Malhotra respond to this, and then I go across to Swati and Dr. Kamalpreet.
May I just reply to Mr. Grewal's allegation,
Yes.
please? Well, you see, Aam Aadmi Party has a policy of zero toleration. You are not a god that you judge people before they do something. Everywhere you find wrong people in some small percentage, and Aam Aadmi Party does not tolerate anything wrong. And whosoever has done anything wrong, he has been thrown out, right? And as far as Delhi MLAs are concerned, don't we want our MLAs to work honestly? So shouldn't their expenses that they spend on meeting people and going around and working in their constituencies, shouldn't those be reimbursed if we want them to work honestly? And as far as rapes are concerned, everybody knows that Delhi police is under BJP government, central government.
So how
whatever,
you assured their safety?
Sir, please be reasonable, be logical. Whatever maximum Aam Aadmi Party could have done, we have done that, and we'll continue to do that.
Let me bring in Swati Singh Malik at this point. Yeah.
Tanvi, it's really shocking the kind of confidence, with which Aam Aadmi Party makes these statements. The fact that, rapes have reduced in Delhi, to say something like that, as absurd as that on national television, is a real, that's the kind of confidence all of us should look for, actually. We all know that rapes have not decreased. Rather, that the whole mindset and modus operandi of Aam Aadmi Party.
Mr. Modi.
Let me finish. I did not interrupt you, sir. Please let me finish. Let me finish, please. Wherever they fail, so when it comes to law and order of Delhi, it is under center. When it comes to shortage of oxygen in Delhi, it's under center. What do? And look at the kind of lies. Look at the spineless lies that they make. They say that they have controlled, they have made a lot of effort, and they've invested into this committee for pollution control. What have they done? They make one smog number, and then again they blame Haryana, or they blame Punjab. They blame around the surrounding NCRs for the pollution also. And the biggest eye-opener that should be for the general public, which will show the dual face of this Aam Aadmi Party, is the fact that they have not shown their spine at all for the farmers' protest. Where were they? When the people of Punjab were lying on the borders of Delhi, then again they blame the center, okay? But where was their support? What did they do for them? Right? So they have no spine at all, and they make these frivolous arguments.
So let me add to this. This is, as of the latest data for this year, there has been a rise of about 20% in the number of cases of molestation and rape reported in the national capital as of October 31st this year versus last year. Now, the argument that I just heard was, well, the police comes under control of the Home Ministry. To begin with, then we shouldn't make this claim about us improving the security for women then in the national capital if the police is actually under somebody else. That being said, there isn't a significant change, and that everybody acknowledges. Yes, CCTV cameras have been put. Yes, it's free rides for women on the buses, but where are the buses? We barely added any buses, and public transport continues to be a problem in the national capital even now. So we come back to the basic point, Dr. Kamalpreet, which is, why don't you do take actual initiatives or promise actual initiatives which will require some thought, rather than taking the easy way of giving money directly into people's bank accounts?
That all the parties, if they announce 1,000 rupees or any freebie for the women of Punjab, they are insulting the resilience of the Punjabi woman. She might be Hindu, Sikh, Muslim, Christian, whatever. The women of Punjab are very resilient. They are spending 40 to 50 lakhs to send their children away. Right? This 1,000 rupee is not going to help. Any freebie is not going to help, because they have to send their sons and daughters away from them to foreign lands just because they're not getting jobs here and they all are well educated. Yes, we want delivery. I speak from so many people, my students who come from Punjab, and I am from Punjab. We want delivery. We are tired of this mudslinging which I just saw between the different party spokesmen. We are tired of your huge cavalcades, the kind of money you spend on your cavalcades, on your luxuries, while people are dying because of drugs. We are tired of your character assassination of each other. We don't want freebies. We want quality of life. Talk about environment. Talk about doing away with pollution. Talk about building industry. Talk about improving agriculture. Talk about improving your schools and colleges. Talk about giving jobs to our young boys and girls. I speak from the cadre on behalf of the college lecturers. 20,000 of us are going to court arrest it was meant for tomorrow. We haven't got a pay scale of 2016. Imagine. We are on the roads. We are teaching, but we are on the roads. What are you talking about? We are tired of every political party which refuses to give efficient governance. So please stop giving us freebies. Give us quality. We are ready to pay for it. We are ready to. If you want to empower women, then have solar panels on each and every house. That will help. That you won't have to waive away electricity bills. And the woman will have electricity throughout, so that throughout the day, the bills will come down and her children will be able to study and not go into drugs and other things.
Yeah. Okay. Mr. Hemant Attri, do come in here, because one of the arguments I heard earlier in the conversation is that who are they reaching out to? Even when the Aam Aadmi Party went about making these promises in the national capital, there was a large segment of people who said this is not what we need. Freebies is not what is required. Freebies is not what will help the state or help win elections. But it did. And the Aam Aadmi Party recognized it. It's about doing your math to know that what percentage of people will actually come with you, will actually benefit from 12,000 rupees given to them every year, just like that. Now, is that math going to be important and then a big challenge for the other political parties?
See, Tanvi, whatever Dr. Kamalpreet said, I fully agree with her. Punjab is a different kind of a state. It is not Uttar Pradesh or Bihar. It has a very rich culture, and people are really well off. If you have seen during the farmer agitation, during that whole, Sangharsh and everything, see how they maintained their dignity. So 1,000 rupees for Punjab people doesn't cost much. Doesn't mean much for the common man there. My issue is something else. Mr. Arvind Kejriwal is an IITian. Country has lot of hopes from him. He is ruling Delhi for last 7 years. What changes he has made? I'll give you 3 examples, very brief, one-liners. I stay in Rajendra Nagar in Delhi. My house tax was 3,000 rupees in 14. Today it is 9,500. My electricity bill was 2,200. Today it is 5,000. I don't have, in New Rajendra Nagar I am talking of. There is no, free water like that. What he has done? There is no buses added to this thing. whatever fleet they have. Real issue is something else. Punjab people, Punjab youth, Punjab common man, they don't need these freebies. Punjab people need to have jobs. Punjab people need to have delivery, as I earlier pointed out also. Mr. Kejriwal is miscalculating for the very simple reason. See, he is in a desperation now. Let me tell you honestly. During last elections, he had 20 seats, assembly seats. What were they projecting? They are getting 80 out of 118. They got 20. Today they have 11. They don't have any mass leader with them on ground zero in Punjab. They don't have any face, or they have not have projected somebody as their chief minister candidate. So what he thought, whatever he did in Delhi, Delhi has a different composition. Delhi has people from UP, people from Bihar, people from lower strata. Now, in the recent elections, if you go by 2017 elections, lot of votes scored by Aam Aadmi Party were from Dalits. Now, Mr. Kejriwal is a shrewd politician. He knows it. That after making Channi as chief minister from the Dalit community, he is not going to get those votes. So, all of a sudden, he realized that let me declare 1,000 rupees per head per lady. It doesn't mean anything. It just means peanut for Punjab. I'm not talking of Bihar or UP or for that matter Delhi. I'm specifically talking of Punjab. So, Mr. Kejriwal has to put his house in order. 9 of his MLAs have already left him. Remaining 1 has been suspended. 10 he has already announced as candidates. See, under what kind of pressure he is. So, Mr. Kejriwal has to put his house in order first and then go for certain governance reforms in Punjab, which they badly need, not these freebies, dolls, or whatever you call it.
Okay.
That is the real point, and Mr. Kejriwal has to realize it.
Okay. Governance reforms is what is required. Major Malhotra, your response to that?
Well, don't you see good governance in Delhi? Everybody is so happy. The public is so comfortable. The poor man, especially the masses, more than 50% of the people of this country are below lower middle class. They are benefited. Their medical is free. Their electricity is free. Their kids are studying
the
in
point
good
that Major
schools.
Malhotra, the point that Hemant Attari was actually trying to make
And
is
please,
Punjab is very
please,
different
please,
from Delhi, and that is what you and your party leader needs to realize.
Let me finish, please. You see, the most difficult thing in governance is honesty. And that is there with Aam Aadmi Party. And that is how it is thriving in Delhi. And that is how it is going to work it out in Punjab. In Punjab, the government is spending right now double of per person. In Delhi, they are spending 30,000 per person per year. And in Punjab, they are spending 60,000. And what are they giving? It is the honesty. The honesty is a very rare commodity. You can't expect it from everyone, and it is the most difficult thing to come by. It is the honesty that will ensure prosperity of Punjab, prosperity of people of Punjab, jobs to them, good life, good standard of living. So let us please acknowledge this. And I would like to here address one question that Dr. Kamalpreet raised. I'm very sorry to say I didn't want to be personal, but it has a personal angle to it. Dr. Kamalpreet is I think, well-qualified lecturer, must be getting her salary above 1 lakh rupees, and they are fighting for additional pay scale as per the 6th Pay Commission, and fighting for a few thousand rupees. And she has objection when a poor lady, penniless lady, would be getting 1,000 rupees in her pocket. I request kindly think it over again.
No, Major Malhotra. Major Malhotra, I think the point is very simple. It's easy. It may also be politically very savvy to announce and give this cash directly to people. Long-term good governance, the argument is long-term good governance involves planning better infrastructure, planning better facilities, planning better job creation and sustainable jobs, rather than just giving money in the hands of people. That's the larger argument that is being made.
Can I speak?
Tanvi, when the government
one minute,
is in profit, When the government is in profit, when it is people's money, why should the government keep it with itself? Why should
Don't
the
keep
government
it
spend
with
it on
yourself.
itself?
Don't keep it with
It is
yourself.
people's
Find
money. Why
better
should it-
ways to
why
make
should it not
people's
go to the
life
people
easy
when they need
than
it?
handing over the cash to them. There are two different ways of utilizing that money,
I
utilizing
don't say-
that money
I don't say
honestly,
that
and
they don't
utilizing
need
that
jobs.
money for the progress of the state and the
They don't
progress
need
of the
jobs.
people. It is your decision how you want to do it, and the debate over whether the path you take is the better path to take or not is the debate here, Major Malhotra. This is not the only way to give the money back to people. You can always use it to build them better hospitals, better schools, better colleges, better jobs,
We have
better
done it in
industries,
Delhi.
better
We have done
roads,
it in Delhi. We will
cleaner
do it in
air.
Punjab.
Let's talk about cleaner air. Use it to bring in more machines to actually help the farmers get rid of the stubble. There are 1,001 other ways of using this money. But because you make that point, I will ask Dr. Kanwalpreet to respond since it was specifically to her. Yes.
Now that he has attacked me personally, I just till 1 minute back, I was thinking of casting my vote for the AAP party, but this is hitting below the belt. If you're talking about my money, I have earned that.
Yeah.
I am qualified for that. I'm not getting my right. I and my colleagues have earned, the whole of India has got, everybody in Punjab has got their pay commission. I am qualified for that. It was promised to me. It was my due. I might be earning more because I have
That is also
spent
people's
3
money.
years. I and my colleagues have done
People's money.
each
People
week
have paid
cleared
it through
UGC.
taxes.
We have cleared UGC. We have put in 20, and despite not getting our scale from 2016 for the past 5 years, we
My
have not
my
gone on-
plea is,
we
please
have
don't object
not-
to poor people's
we have
benefit.
not gone on strike.
No,
for
okay.
5 years, we kept working, though we all are earning about 15,
Yes,
20,000.
I don't think. Okay, allow me to come in here. Dr. Kanwalpreet's made her point, and I agree. I don't think. I don't think we should question anybody's work and what they get from that. Whether or not the Aam Aadmi Party is looking to get her vote or looking to get the votes of another set of people, another different vote bank, which is the less well-off people, which is the poorer section, that's a different point. Completely out of time. I am going to thank all of the panelists for joining us because there are two ways to see this. Yes, there may be merit into when Aam Aadmi Party's chief and the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal says that we follow good economics. That is how we manage to save money, which is how we give relief to the poor people. And for him, rather than spending and splurging money on grand events, rather than letting money, losing money to corruption, to contractors who bid for, giant amounts, even though the cost of the infrastructure projects can be half of it, makes sense. And for him, it makes sense to give it directly to people in terms of relief. There are also other ways. There are also other ways to improve the quality of life of everybody in the state, which is also the responsibility of the government. Whether or not this series of promises of electricity bill waiver to free medical treatment to cash directly in the bank accounts of women will work or not remains to be seen. And the debate continues. Thank you so much for joining us.